Hey you guys, what's up? It's Sale, and today I'm making another Borderlands pre-sequel video. Today I'm just going to be discussing the topic of 2K in general and Gearbox and what they're planning to do with this game. First off, I'd like to say I am quite a big fan of Borderlands. On Borderlands 2, I didn't get the final two DLCs because I sort of lost interest at that point of the game. But I did enjoy Borderlands 2. I never actually got them, but I should be getting the other two Borderlands 2 DLCs soon. But anyway, today's topic, I just wanted to discuss a bit about the pre-sequel and what it's like so far. So obviously so far we've just had the Holodome DLC, which has recently just been released by 2K. The Holodome DLC is not really, like an amazing DLC like we were going to expect it to be. It's just one of those sort of DLC like the Slaughter Dome, which we've already seen from Borderlands 2, and there was already one in the pre-sequel. I'm not really a big fan of those sort of things because you can't really farm, but basically they've just released, like quite an easy DLC, didn't really take that much effort. But I like, like the sort of campaign DLCs, like in Borderlands 2, I had like Pirate's Booty, Mr. Toad's Campaign of Carnage, Tiny Tina's Dragon Keepers, and Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt. And in all those DLCs there was invincible bosses. Me as a Borderlands fan, I enjoy farming bosses and just continue to farm bosses. But obviously 2K Australia and Gearbox haven't gave it to us this time around. Instead they just gave us a quite easy DLC, which probably took them a few minutes to make, and has not really got any bosses to actually farm in the DLC, other than Flame Knuckle and Felicity, which you see a few times. I've had 2 drops off Flame Knuckle, but it's just a nuke and we can just go get one out of the grinder. It's not really too much effort to go there and get one anyway. And I'm not too sure what Felicity drops, but I'd just like to discuss a bit about hopefully if they're planning something better in the future. I've heard some rumours going around that there's going to be only one campaign DLC, which would kind of suck because I honestly don't like what they're doing so far. I just think it was a bit, laid back for them. It didn't really take them too much effort. But I just really don't understand why they're doing this to us, because we as a community all want farmable bosses such as Invincibles, bosses we can actually farm, and they haven't actually gave it to us, and there's only like 2 bosses in the pre-sequel which we can actually farm, which has sort of been limited even more now because the Awana, his drop rates have been decreased to like 1 in 50 or something. So now there's an even lower drop rate on that. All we can go and do is just go farm the Sentinel and hope for the best, and I don't really like that either, because the Sentinel can get boring just farming over and over and over again. And and also I wanted to discuss why didn't they just release an update for these sort of bosses to just be fixed, like for example Flame Knuckle, Zarpedon. Why didn't they just go make an update to fix these? Well, I've heard some things from other YouTubers on quotes saying that basically, why didn't they just make them in a patch update or something? But I think they're just doing it for money. The whole feel to the game just sort of feels like they're just doing a lot of what they're doing for money now, because I think they're sort of losing sales on Borderlands because the series isn't going as well or something. But I'm pretty sure Borderlands 2 was one of the most successful games of like 2012 or whenever it came out. So I don't really see like where they're losing the money here, if you know what I mean. Like Borderlands 2 was like it still is one of my favourite games now. But the pre-sequel just sort of doesn't have that sort of feel to it. It's sort of like you complete the game. I don't know, the storyline's a bit dull. There's obviously no bosses that we can farm, and the legendaries aren't exactly anything new. They're just sort of legendaries that we've already seen from Borderlands 2, just renamed. And I just think it's all a bit too lazy, to be honest with you. Like, these sort of level cap things as well. I think these level caps are just going to sort of be a con into into making you buy some more DLCs. So for example, they'll make 10 in this one, 10 in the next one, 10 in the next one after that, and then another 10 levels, so we get like a level 90 cap or something. And you're going to have to buy the first DLC to get to level 60. You can't just buy the second DLC for the 70 pack. you have to buy the first one, and you have to buy them all in order to actually obtain all of the level caps. So that's just another sort of thing that was on my mind about, 2K Australia and Gearbox just money whoring for people's money. I don't really know what they're sort of playing at right now. Like they're not really listening to our community. Like they said that they were gonna make fix all these bosses and stuff, but they still haven't done it, and they've just done half a job in the Holodome DLC. You can't exactly just go kill them numerous amount of times. But I'm quite disappointed with the pre-sequel. It's not really one of my favourite games. But that's just my opinion, so obviously I'd like to hear your guys' opinion, so if you don't mind, just leave something in the comment section, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.